Welcome to Flute Q&A number 28 with me, Jane Kavanagh. I'm a flute teacher. I love teaching you exact techniques to get faster progress on the flute. So I love teaching proper flute technique. So instead of just saying you just need to practice more, I actually teach you what to do. So this question comes from Bernadine and she says, what scale should a beginner practice? So it's a really good question, Bernadine. It's a short, simple question with actually a short, simple answer. It's so clear and specific about which scales. Hang on, I'll keep my flute because I'm going to demonstrate this. I teach my students scales in a very specific order. And the reason for this is because we start with one. The first one I would teach you, Bernadine, is F major 1 octave. The reason for this is it's not too high, it's not too low, and it doesn't have too many flats and sharps. And if you're a real beginner, you wouldn't do it anywhere near that fast. You would go one note at a time, very, very carefully to get a good sound, to let your brain actually compute which fingers you need to put down, etc. So that's the first scale that I would teach. Okay, I'm running out of hands. I printed something out for you, Bernadine. The 45-day flute transformation within the Flute Academy, it's a very specific step-by-step guide. I mean, it's more than a guide, it's like a path to transforming your flute playing. And then towards the end, we speed up your fingers. In that Faster Fingers module, I give you a sheet, which I've printed out, I want to show you, called the Lifetime of Scales sheet. So I think it's around day 38, something like that. So this is the sheet, and it's a very specific order about how to practice. So this obviously comes along with a lesson in the Flute Academy about how to use this sheet. But you'll see that the very first, so there's a numbering system of which scales to learn, how many octaves, and in which order. Number 1 is next to F major, 1 octave. If you follow this path of learning your scales, it's good because it means that you are continually learning new scales, you're continually getting better, but you're not overwhelmed because there are so many scales. You just go, oh my gosh, where do I start? Where do I start? What do I do next? So that sheet gives you I guess you could call it a master plan on which order to do things. So that's in the Flute Academy, Bernadine. So good luck with your flute playing. Good luck with learning F major. It doesn't have to be F major, by the way. You could also do G major 1 octave. This is also a good one because it's not too high, it's not too low, and it doesn't have too many sharps and flats. So the problem with learning C major, a lot of people think they should learn C major first because it has no sharps and no flats. But the lowest note on the flute, C, is not the easiest note on the flute. So if you wanted to start on the lowest note of the flute to play C major, it's too low for a beginner. Equally, if you start C major an octave higher, it's too high for most beginners. So that's why starting on F major is a really good one. It's not too low, not too high, and not too many flats or sharps. So there you go, Bernadine. Hopefully that was helpful. Bernadine, if you're I was going to say if you're a beginner, but even if you're not a beginner, this is actually for you of any level. If you would like to improve your tone, think about doing the free mini course. It's 3 days. It's one technique each day to instantly improve your tone. And honestly, it instantly improves your tone. You can register at www.flute.school/free. And I might see you there. And anyone else is welcome to join as well. See you later.